Well, hello there, muggles and non-muggles and wizards and witches and stuff. Who are you calling a witch? Word of advice, try to limit your social media posts about how you like to tinker with stuff, because all you do is get a slew of messages like, hey, what, could you fix this? We don't know how to fix it. So yeah, my friend's wife bought the Diagon Alley from Harry Potter World Book Nook, and almost finished it. As you can see, almost finished it. But the kit, which is not, it's kind of expensive. I mean, I guess it's a lot of little pieces to put together. But it comes with instructions, and I didn't actually read through this because I don't like manuals. But they said there's no information about how to power the lamps in the alley. There's 3 lamps that, just little LEDs, I imagine. So she was stumped. So I think she said she contacted this particular Etsy shop, and they're like, you just gotta find a battery. And she was trying to find out which battery, but they wouldn't tell her. So I'm gonna figure out how to power that up. She bought these little pixie lights because she discovered that, you know, they take little coin cell batteries. She could at least run them through the windows, and the windows could glow. You don't need the lamps on, but she really wants the lamps of the alley to come on. And then when everything is said and done, it has kind of boxes it in, and then you can put it in your bookshelf, and you got Diagon Alley on your bookshelf with little tiny storefronts and signs. And it's kind of cute. I'll admit, it's cute. This would be a fun project to do from scratch, which I'm sure if you go on YouTube, there's probably a few videos. The only thing I'm taking away from this is I'm buying a laser cutter. Holy crap, how fun would it be to cut your own little pieces and build your own models? So this kit in the back has a little drawer compartment for your secret stash. She bought a lithium battery with a plug, but because they didn't tell her which specific one to get, that doesn't fit what they give you. What they give you is a receiver that has a JST connector, which there's so many different sizes and kinds with clips and things, and so yeah, she buys a battery and it doesn't fit in there. But this has the wires that can wire to the lights, and it's also got a little remote, receiver here, and they give you a remote so you can wirelessly turn the street lights on and off. But this remote is weird. I think it has to be kind of like in line of sight. If it gets blocked too much, this is pointless. And there's no charger. You're gonna have to figure out your own battery that can charge itself, or get a charging circuit for it. So screw that. I'm gonna figure something else out. Yeah, so anyways, this is as far as she got with the kit. I'm gonna figure out probably a coin cell battery, like a 2032, maybe 2 of them back to back. Maybe that's enough to at least keep this running for a couple hours overnight. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm a tinkerer. I'm not a tinkerer. I just try stuff, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, so she built it and she couldn't finish it. So yeah, my question is, well, why did he marry her? I mean, she can't finish a Diagon Alley project. Hit the road. What, the mother of my children can't even make a Harry Potter Book Nook project? Out. Just kidding. This is why I'm single. No, she actually did a really good, like the paint job and little pieces. I'm not sure, I don't know how it comes. I think you poke out all the little windows and stuff and have to glue them. So, it's not bad. Yeah, this would be something I'd rather do from scratch with my own laser cutter. Epilogue, if you want to sponsor me and send me one of them $20,000 to $40,000 laser cutters. Yeah, but I'll put in a good word. I'll make a video about it. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, all right. Let's figure out how to power this Book Nook. Book Nook. Book. All right, so let's yeah, so I'm going to figure out how to power this with some sort of power supply and get it going, and then I'll give it back to my friend's wife. So let's go do the thing. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 street lamps. 2 wires to each. I'm assuming it's positive and negative. Black cables are usually negative. These are super fragile, fragilistic cables. And then there's 1 on this side. So there's 3. I almost want to put the batteries in here, but what a pain to take it out and reach into the back. Harry Potty. I think I need to buy me a laser cutter, start making these kits. That's what I'm saying. All right, let me figure this out. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's 1 set of lamp wires on this side, on this top side, and then there's 2 lamps on this side. So if I run the 1 lamp wires, they're very thin, behind the alley, and I push them all down in here, and then I could put 2 coin cell batteries and hopefully a holder. Maybe it'll fit in here. And then that's where it can be hidden. Then you put the top on it. That's my plan. But I'm gonna need a 3D print coin holder because I don't have any. Just 1. Hey, look, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. Should I reverse it? Wait, why is black positive? Doesn't make any sense. All right. Well, gold is, whatever country these lights were made in, gold is negative, I guess. The kit comes with this USB thing that looks like it might, maybe it's to rechargeable batteries, but the rechargeable battery that she purchased, because they wouldn't give her any information, this is too small. Plus, I don't think you're supposed to just plug in voltage into this battery. You're supposed to have like a charge controller, you know, to protect the battery from whatever. And then it also comes with this. So you can use so whatever rechargeable battery you use, they're saying you plug it into here. These are the power leads to the lights. How much did this thing cost? Jesus, I should get into the designing business, I'll tell you that. Let me go see if I have any batteries like this. Ooh, I wonder if this is a charger. Looks like it. This looks like a USB charger. Oh, really cheap ass one. Might fit on the side of the Nook. These batteries that I have, of course they're not gonna be the right connector, but they do line up with the wires. So you can kind of force it in there temporarily. Still recording. There! Oh no. Oh no. It's a very pleasing shot. So here's the dilemma. So the 2 wires from the remote receiver that comes with the kit, you can power the lights with a rechargeable battery, but it has to have the right connector to fit the power, and the receiver that has to be sticking out. If it's not sticking out, you can't turn the lights on. And if you get one of these little batteries, you have to get the charger for it. Now mine came with a cheap charger. I'm wondering if I could just go on Amazon, because it's the only place that anybody shops anymore. Maybe I could get her one of these. Ideally though, if you get the right battery connector, then you know, you have a nice solid connection, and then this can just be on the side. This could be just on the side, the nook. Or you can use the coin cells and put in a little switch. The remote is cool, but you're going to have this ugly thing. You know, where does this thing stick out? As soon as you block it, you can't use the remote. So this has to stick out somewhere. In Diagon Alley. Diagon. Harry Potter, you must go to Diagon Alley. So the red wires goes to the white wire on this setup. In case anybody's wondering, on this remote, I connected red wire to red wire, black wire to black wire for battery. I connected white wire to black wire of the lights and gray wire to yellow gold wire of the lights. Now, do I tell them about the rechargeable battery option, which is just, I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's more of a pain. I mean, they could figure it out, I suppose. Or do I just put 2 coin cell batteries and a little switch, and you can just reach behind it and hit the switch? These are tough decisions we need to make in 2021 for Diagon Alley. This has to be the most horrific battery holder ever created in the history of battery holders. It's so terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, and those, I don't even think those are lined up. These guys, look at that. It's like 0.5 millimeter higher. I don't even know how I did that. Oh God, this is amazing. Oh yes, OCD people do not watch. There's the cutout for the coins. Oh, it's just too good. Yes, sir. The battery holder to end all battery holders. Oh. Hard. I made a mess. So you've got one lamp on this side, which has a black wire and a yellowish gold wire. And then you also have one lamp here and one lamp here. I kind of routed them all to this right side if you're facing the alley walls, because when you close up the box, you should be able to have the cables in this side, and I wired a switch very poorly. I'll let her decide if she wants to glue that. You know, maybe, I don't know where it could go. She'll have to figure that out. But the amazing coin cell battery holder, which is like, seriously, I'm not even gonna put this up for download. It's like the worst design ever. There's nothing symmetrical about it. The batteries kind of fit. They're not perfect. Got a paper clip on this side and a leftover staple on that side. Yeah, it's amazing. So I got all the black wires routed to the positive of the battery. The ground, negative, and for all the electronic people out there, you could feel free to make fun of me. I still to this day don't know what the difference is between ground. There's negative voltage and then there's ground. So it's like positive, negative, and ground. But there's only two. This is DC. You only have two wires. So is the other wire negative or is the other wire ground? Either way, the other wire, which I will say is negative for now, because it is to the negative side of the battery. I put positive in the center of this switch, and negative coming back from the lights is at the end. So when I flip this to the right, it connects the center and the outside pin. If it's that way, it's connected to this and this outside pin, which there's nothing connected to it. So it's an open circuit. Does that mean it's draining the battery? I don't know. Whatever, it works. So these are all the yellow cables connected to the switch, and yeah, and the positive cables are connected to the positive end of the battery. That's how I did it. It's probably not the right way to do it, and I don't know how long these batteries are gonna last. Oh, there we go. So there you have it. There's my exciting, horrific solution to Diagon Alley battery problem. If it helps anybody, wow, I'm shocked. Sorry I wasted your time. Tune in next week.